So says the Zohar Kadosh, we are on Zohar, מאמר מעלת הראשון המקדים לבית הכנסת. ובו מבואר כי המקדים לבוא לבית הכנסת ראשון, זוכה להתחבר עם השכינה ועומד במדרגת היסוד הנקרא צדיק. ואפילו שאינו עוסק שם בתפילה בתורה, הוא מפייס לקדוש ברוך הוא על איחור מניין המתפללים. ונקרא אוהבו של השם, אם הוא רגיל בכך, ולא הגיע יום אחד, הנה לרוב חיבתו, השם שואל עליו. Says the Zohar Kadosh, that when a person is coming to the Bet HaKnesset to be the first one in Bet HaKnesset, he gets the bracha to be connected to the Shekhinah. When you connected to the Shekhinah, you are not going to have sadness, you're not going to have losses, you're not going to have problems. The Shekhinah is with you. And he is called Tzaddik, and he fixes Midat HaYesod. Midat HaYesod is the Midah of Yosef HaTzadik. Today it is Rav Ovadia Yosef's yahrzeit. They said that Rav Ovadia Yosef was making Mashiach ben Yosef's job. Now we're waiting for Mashiach ben David to make it. He did a lot of things that they said that it was similar to Mashiach ben Yosef's predictions. So tonight is his yahrzeit. So he says here, to be one of the first ones, he is fixing Midat HaYesod. And he is called Tzaddik. And even if he does not pray, and he does not learn Torah over there, he just was the first one to be inside the Bet HaKnesset, and he is the one that makes Hashem the happiest now out of the rest of the minyan, and out of the rest of the people, because he makes up for the people that came late. Wow. This is the first guy that comes to Bet HaKnesset, out of the first 10. The first one, says the Zohar Kadosh, notel, you know, Gemara says that if a person is coming to Bet HaKnesset, one of Asara Rishonim, notel schar kulam. Means to say that if right now 10 people came to pray, and you one of the first 10, you get rewarded 10 prayers right now. Being one of the first 10, you get rewarded 10 prayers. If there's 10 people. If there's 100 people in Bet HaKnesset, you get rewarded 100 prayers for one prayer that you made right now. Just because you came out of the first 10. But if you came the first out of the first 10, you get the reward of the first 10 also. You hear this? How important it is to be one of the first 10, and if it's possible to be the first 10, the first out of the first 10, that's the best of the best. כדין עמה קדיש הבא להתחברה לעלה בבקנישתא וכל מאן דקדים והקדימה התחבר בשכינתה בחיבור החדה וכל מי שמקדים לבוא תחילה מתחבר עם השכינה בחיבור החתך הזה או קדמה דשתכח בבקנישתא זכח ולקדי הוא קיימי בדרגת הצדיק. A person that makes it first to do בית הכנסת, praiseworthy, כל הכבוד to this person, אשרי חלקו, that this person called צדיק והוא במדרגת היסוד שהוא מתייחד עם השכינה לפי שהוא זכה להתחבר עם השכינה השורה בבית הכנסת. The Shekhinah is to be found in בית הכנסת, and he is the first one to connect to the Shekhinah. לדע יהיו רזה וזהו הסוד שכתוב ומשחרה ימצאנוני. In Russian they have a saying, כתוב רע נפסטיות תמו בו גידיות. Whoever comes, wakes up early in the morning,
they got it from the Zohar.
He is the one to get in life, to get things in life. So you see here, that's alik b'siliku ila. Wow. So look, it's very important to be one of the first 10. Sounds like even more important than Netz Minyan.
Yeah.
If you had Netz Minyan, you're coming after the first one. Or you have another later Minyan, but we're the first one. It's a big zechut. Wow.
As long as like 8:30, they could make it first every day.
Yeah. ויתמה תנינן בשעתה דקודשה ברכו אתי לבקנישתא ולא אשכח תמן עשרה מיד כועס. גמרא says מסכת ברכות. When Hashem comes, and מסכת ברכות דף ו' עמוד ב', when Hashem comes to בית הכנסת and he does not find 10 people, מיד כועס. Right away Hashem is angry. ואת אמרת, ההוא חד הקדים, התחבר בשכינתה וקיימה בדרגת הצדיק. So you see, one person makes it for all the 10. Why then Hashem is upset if there is no minyan? It says even if the first one over there, it's already good. מתרץ, אלא, משל, למר דרכה, דשרה לכל בני מטה, דשתכחו נעמה ביום פלן בדוף פלן. הדרו מזם נגרמה יוינון בני מטה. הקדים חד ועתה להוא עתה, בין כך ובין כך, את המלכה. אשכח לרובר נס להקדים תמן. אמר לפלן בני מטה, נני נון, אמר לי, מרי, ענה הקדימין אמיניו, והאינון עתן לאבטרי לפיקודה דמלכה, כדין תב בעיני מלכה, ויטיב תמן בעדי וישתעה עימה. והתעביד רחימה דמלכה, בין כך ובין כך עטו כל עמה. והתפייס מלכה עם העון ושדר לעון לשלם. You know, in the morning, that reminds me the situation with my kids. They're going on the ride, so sometimes they are late. So I say, okay, meanwhile you at least you gotta go out first, you know, so the bus driver doesn't feel bad. Oh, why you guys came late? You know, by the time you get into the car, then meanwhile the second is gonna come. And they're like, this is relaxing the situation. So it says the Zohar, same thing is, whenever a person's supposed to make to Bet Knesset, they announce 7 o'clock in the morning, Shaharit, or 6:30, whatever time is. The first one, says the Zohar, is the one that makes the king go, oh, why did I come and there is no people over here? Why did I come? There is no minyan over here? I came. They're on the way. They are coming. They're looking for parking. They're about to come. So this is relaxing the king, and the king becomes his beloved one. נעשה אהובו של המלך. אבל עינון בני מטה לאט יען, וחד להקדים להשתעה כמי מלכה, להתחזה בגיניו דהה כולהו עטיין, מיד כעיס ורגיז מלכה. Says, but if there is no one, they said 6:30, there is nobody in 6:30. Says the Zohar HaKadosh, miyad HaMelech ko'es. Right away, HaKadosh Baruch Hu is angry at them. Why did you announce 6:30 and nobody shows up 6:30? But if there is one at least announced who showed up at 6:30, he made up for the anger of all the rest of the people of HaKadosh Baruch Hu should not be angry at them. הפכה היינו כשאין אף אחד בבית הכנסת כיוון תחד הקדים השתכר בבית נשתה ושכינתה עטיה ואשכח לה כדין התחשב כאילו כולהו השתכחו תמן דעד אוריך לון תמן מיד התחברת עם מה שכינתה ויטיב בזיווגה חד. So the Shekhinah connects to him and they are sitting, he says, בחיבור אחד, because he was the first one to connect to the Shekhinah. וישתה מודעה בעדי ואותיב לבית דרגה דצדיק. And הקדוש ברוך הוא makes that person the בדרגה of צדיק, אפילו אם לא יעסוק בתורה, או לא יעסוק בשירות ותשבחות. Wow. Just the fact they said that you came one of the first 10, even if you came to make a coffee at 6:30. You didn't come to pray. You start praying at 6:40, 6:45. But they announced 6:30 and you were here 6:30, you came to the restroom, you came to make a coffee, you came to put the chairs in the place. You didn't start praying. It says the fact that you were in Bet HaKnesset at 6:30, you already made HaKadosh Baruch Hu relaxed. And HaKadosh Baruch Hu already connecting himself to you, the Shekhinah connects himself to you, and you are called tzaddik. Kol sheken, he says, how much more so? If you came at 6:30, you're ready to start praying. If you make it at 6:30 just to be in the shul, you're already called a tzaddik. Imagine if you came to the shul and you're praying at 6:30. How much more so you are called a tzaddik? And this person's ma'ala is very big. So therefore, Rabotai, from now on, Rabotai, make sure to be one of the first 10, and if possible, to be the first out of the first 10. Like this, you'll be called tzaddik in HaKadosh Baruch Hu's eyes, and your bracha is very, very much. Remember, one tefillah like this counts like how many prayers? Imagine right now, if you have just a minyan, every one of the people that came to the minyan, one of the first 10, let's say there is 15 people. One of the first 10 that came already got how many prayers? Each one of them, 15 prayers. And he gets the zachar of all of them. Notel zachar kulam. So if zachar kulam make cheshbon, 15 prayers out of the 10, it's out of the 15, 10 people got 15 prayers. It's 150 prayers. Time 5 people got prayers already, 155. He gets for one time that he came, one of the first one out of the first 10, he get right now 156 prayers. Or a small minyan of 15 people.
Well, I'll come early first and I'll have to pray. I'll just sit and...
No. If you pray, your prayer, notel sachar kulam. You get a reward of all of them. Imagine what it is. In a small minyan of 15 people, you already count as you prayed a half a year.
Half a year.
156 tefillot you got. Rewarded. Just because you were the first out of the first 10. Zohar, right now we're ready. That's Rabotai, it's such a big ma'ala. Not to, they're still in Korbanot, they didn't start Hodu, I still have time for Kaddish. Habibi, that's not the indicator. No Korbanot, but no the Kaddish. You're supposed to be the first one out of the first 10. Like this, you get the reward of being called Tzaddik and HaKadosh Baruch Hu giving you the presence of Him into you. How much? And Rabotai, if you make cheshbon, It's such a small investment and such a big reward. How many people are coming? Let's 6:30 is announced. At 6:40 they'll come. What the difference is? 10 minutes. For 10 minutes right now that you came early, anyway you would come to the prayer. If you wouldn't come 6:30, you came 6:40. Anyway you came. You would make it 10 minutes earlier, you get a prayer, amount of prayers, actually prayed half a year. תחשוב, יומיים ככה, כאילו התפללת שנה כבר. לא יומיים, שתי תפילות ככה, 2 prayers like that. And I'm talking about a small minyan of 15 people. Imagine if you go to a bigger minyan that is 100 people there and you're the first one out of the 100. Your Gan Eden is going to be dancing. For how much bracha you got for this small investment. Therefore, Rabotai, make your best efforts to make it to the Bet Knesset in Shacharit, in Mincha, in Arvit, to be the first out of the first 10. If you couldn't make it this, at least you be the first 10. You already get second best, but if you came after already the first 10, you already get some bracha, 1 for 1. You prayed 1, you get 1. But if you would come earlier, you get much more. Baruch Adonai Le'olam. Amen ve'amen.